to our equinox celebration. And as you all know, equinox is the time of balance when the hours of the day and the night are almost equal. The sun lies directly over the equator on Sunday at about 5:43 Pacific time, 8:43 Eastern time, the 22nd, which will be Sunday, yeah. And it'll start moving towards the southern hemisphere. So our days will start to get shorter and their days will start to get longer. So when I tuned into what wanted to happen and what wanted to be present this today in the celebration, I got that it was light, the element of fire, and our clairs, our clairsentience, our clair feeling, claircognizance, our clair knowing, clairvoyance, our seeing, clairgustance, our tasting, clairsalience, sense of smell, and clair empathy, emotional, sense of emotional feeling to detect psychic information through your emotions, and a clear tangency, a clear sense of getting information from our touch. And today, especially, it's clear audience as well. I got the message to simply shh and listen closely. Listen for what lies within and be curious towards what arises within this absence of sound and extinguish your expectations. So let's tune in and align with these energies, with the energy of the equinox, which of course we can feel at least 7 days beforehand. So take in a deep breath, feel the equinox energy, and let go of everything that you've brought with you today as you breathe out. Feel the energy of everyone that's present and everyone that'll be watching the replay as you breathe in. And send them love as you breathe out. Try and get in touch with an inner peace as you breathe in. Feel any tension in your body. And as you breathe out, release that tension and increase the peace. Release any tension in your shoulders. Release your jaw. Unclench your fists and just feel nice and warm and relaxed. And we're here today to do an equinox fire ritual. We're going to rekindle our inner light and embrace balance using all your clairs and your senses. When you're ready, you can open your eyes if you want, or you can just continue to be in the present moment with your eyes closed. It's important to strengthen your abilities to move forward in this time of shifting to the age of Aquarius, which is arriving. The outer planets that stay in signs for long periods of time are moving into Aquarius in this period. So it's a time to rethink how you live, work, and connect in a rapidly evolving world. Aquarius is about collaboration, caring about our neighbors, all sentient beings. It's about equality, technological leaps, social progress, and a growing focus on community and the greater good. It's a time to forget about rigid hierarchies and old school institutions. Aquarius is here to decentralize power. Expect to see a rise in grassroots movements, innovative solutions to global problems, and a push for more humanitarian approaches from everything from politics to business. Aquarius energy is about breaking free from tradition, embracing the new, and thinking outside the box. So let's breathe in the Aquarius energy and move forward for today's equinox ceremony. I'm going to do a brief invocation before we light the candle. The equinox is a time of gratitude for the harvest and a reminder that even if some areas of the world may not be experiencing the abundance we're used to, you can still appreciate what we can access. The equinox is also a time of balance. Today, as you stand at the threshold of light and dark, call upon the sacred fire to rekindle your inner light. For those in the northern hemisphere, may this light guide you through the deepening night of fall and winter. And for those in the southern hemisphere, may it reignite the light that may have dimmed during the winter months as you welcome longer days. Even though September is often the time of new beginnings, some of you may be feeling weary from the busyness and the chaos of the world around you. You haven't had a good mental break in a while. So let us call upon the sacred fire to illuminate our paths from exhaustion to vitality. And as you turn inward, may this flame guide you to your quiet, beautiful essence within. Great Mother, help us listen to the whispers of our soul and rekindle our inner light. Great Mother, help us find balance within as we listen to the quiet essence that lies within us. Thank you, Great Mother, for your abundant goodness at this harvest time. So the first part of our ritual is going to create a multi-sensory connection with the fire element, which wants to be present in this ceremony. It will engage your vision, your sense of smell, and your emotion, and allow you to connect with the present moment and your inner state. So let's light your candles if you brought one with you, and I will light mine. This will honor our clear vision, clear smell, and clear emotion. So if you have a candle, gaze into it. If not, gaze into the flame of mine. You can just sort of see the flame there. You can see the brightness of it. Gaze softly into that light. And if you have a candle, smell the scent. And if not, this scent is of a wood smoke smell. So just imagine the smell of wood smoke, the smell of perhaps fallen leaves. And feel the emotion that that a fire brings to you, the warmth, the feeling of a fire in your fireplace that's contained and safe, the crackling of the sound of the fire, and connect with the present moment and your inner state. Notice your immediate emotional reaction. whether it's calm, excitement, curiosity, or any other feeling. So I'd like you to share in the chat 1 or 2 words that capture your immediate emotional reaction to the flame. Or actually, we're small enough group if you want to turn off your uh, unmute yourself. You can share it verbally as well. Love, soulful anticipation, warmth and sunshine, and comfort.
Quietude.
Pardon me?
Quietude.
Quietude, yes. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And I was thinking possibility.
Possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the spark of possibility, you know, and it can get bigger like a bonfire.
Mm-hmm. So growing possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Bonfire goes with my word blaze, Mary Fran.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
That's your word this month. Yeah.
Blaze. We burn away everything that we don't need.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And transform as well. Blaze brings that up.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I'd like to do an enchantment breath, which is going to enhance our sense of clear touch, clear sound, and clear listening. So let's put your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and feel the warmth of your hand on your chest. Breathe deeply and imagine drawing the warmth of the fire into your heart. Feel it spreading through your body. Listen closely to the rhythm of your breath, letting it be a sacred sound that connects you to your essence. You may want to do a round breath if you'd like, where you breathe in and out as if you're doing a circle breath, and then back in and out with through your nose or through your mouth, and then back in through your nose and out, and seeing it in a circle, feeling that fire in your heart and spreading through your body. Listen again to the rhythm of your breath and know that it's a sacred sound that's connecting you to your essence. Reflect silently on what you hear as you listen to your breath. And then again, share a word in the chat or in the group that describes what you heard. comfort, healing. Loosen up. Quiet the monkey mind. Mhm. A good way to do that is to just imagine that you're looking up at the clouds in the sky, relaxing perhaps in a lovely field. And as the clouds are blown gently out of the sky, out of your line of vision, and any thoughts in your monkey mind also are blown away. Just thank them for being there and let them blow out of your mind so that your mind is blank, just like the clouds. Any other words that you hear? You can speak them or say them. Speak them or say them or write them. Peace. Mhm. I got stillness. Satisfying. Pensive. I'm also hearing balance and almost like mm, a song. It's making me feel like rocking side to side with the energy. Harmony, release. Justice and equality. Yes. Those are two Aquarian energies and energies of balance. Linran energy. Can you talk about that as well, Mary Fran?
I'm sorry,
Unmute.
I meant to say, I misspelled it. It's Libran. I put an
Vibrant.
N instead of a
Oh,
V.
as in the
Libra.
astrological sign
Yeah,
Libra?
yeah, yeah, and that's what we're moving into on Sunday.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay. Are we complete with that? Then the next part of this ritual is to look at in activating intentions, our clear knowing, clear taste, and clear space. So I'd like you, if you brought along a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, to just write an intention or an affirmation that comes from your inner listening. It could be something that looks at balance or the light that you wish to rekindle within yourself, or whatever comes from your inner listening, an intention or an affirmation. And as you write, think about whether your word has any sensory association with taste, like the sweetness of a memory or the bitterness of an experience. So I'll give you a couple moments to write your intention or affirmation or just clarify it in your mind. Feel this clear knowing of what you would like to intend for the next 3 months until solstice. We're coming up to 100 days left in the year on the 23rd. So you may want to tie it in with something to do with 100 last days of the year. And when you're finished writing your intention or affirmation, just put done in the chat. And what I'll get you to do when you've written this out, if you have it on a piece of paper and you have a candle, then just pass the paper near the flame without burning it to energize your intention with the fire's transformative power. So just run that or imagine that you're running the paper over a flame. And while you're doing that, whisper your intention out loud or speak it out loudly with you can feel comfortable doing that when you're muted, feeling the resonance of your words as you activate your inner light. So passing the paper near the flame without burning it will energize your intention from the fire's transformative power, and whisper your intentions, feeling the resonance of your words as they activate in the inner light. This will engage your clear knowing and the power of the spoken word to solidify your intention. It uses fire to power up your word, and it creates a clear, energized space within you. And if you feel comfortable, I invite you to unmute and read your sentence, your intention, so that we can all sing it up and reflect on the power and empower the words. Does anybody want to unmute and say their intention?
I am the blaze.
I am the blaze. Yes. I'm singing it all up. Mhm.
We are the blaze.
We are the blaze. Yes.
Yes, we are, Mary friend.
Mhm.
I share my wisdom gladly.
I share my
Share my
wisdom gladly.
Gladly.
Mhm. We share our
We
wisdom
share our wisdom
gladly.
gladly.
Share our wisdom gladly.
Mhm.
Coming together in unison and peace with celebration.
Coming together
together
in unison and
and
peace with
celebration.
celebration. And we are
We are
coming
coming
together in
in
unison and peace with celebration.
celebration.
Mhm.
I am divine expression.
I am divine
Divine
expression.
expression.
Yes, we
We
are
are
divine expression. Thank you.
I am enjoying satisfying times daily with friends and family.
I am
I am
enjoying
enjoying satisfying times daily with friends and family.
We are enjoying satisfying times daily
with friends
with friends and
and
family. Yes. Mhm.
I love this grounded, heavenly, infinite peace.
I love
love
this
This
grounded,
grounded,
heavenly,
heavenly,
infinite
peace.
Peace.
We
We
love
love
this
This
grounded,
grounded,
heavenly,
heavenly,
infinite
infinite
peace.
peace.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm,
And tingles from all of these wonderful
Mm.
intentions. Thank you, everyone. Okay. And now, if you'd like, I'd also, with the taste thing, because I was trying to figure out how we were going to work taste in with the clairs in this ceremony. So if, I suggested as you were writing them out, whether you had any tastes associated with your words, like the sweetness of a memory or the bitterness of an experience or whatever. So if you could just put in the chat what word that described the taste associated with your intention is. Maybe sweet, spicy, refreshing. Sweet and refreshing like an orange, yes. Mhm.
Luscious.
Beautiful, luscious. Salty, savory, and zingy taste. Yes, of spices. Ooh, sense of fall, warm and full. Mhm. Juicy, savory from the earth. Simple. Yeah, great. Okay. So, I hope you've enjoyed this Claire sent Claire, all the Claires ritual and this igniting of your flame or reigniting of your flame. And the other connection with the energy that we're going to be moving into, the Aquarian energy, and the idea of light, knowing as well that the darkness that will be enveloping us in the northern hemisphere is a beautiful, sacred, um, reverent light that we will be able to create from, because the darkness of the void is where all creation comes from. So in these next few months, we can take time to go inside ourselves, to enjoy and revel in the dark, and to just rest and allow any creation that wants to come forward for the future. We also use our intentions that you've set for the next 3 months and enjoy the senses that you stimulated today. It's time to extinguish our candles and move on to the next wonderful section. So I'm going to get you to blow out the candle. I'm going to say, as I release this flame, I carry the rekindled light within me through the changing seasons. May this inner fire keep me balanced and guide me in harmony with the cycles of light and darkness. I send this light to all beings that they too may find balance and embrace their beautiful essence. So if you blow out your candle with intention, imagine visualizing the light extending outward and touching all beings and aspects of life, bringing balance and warmth as I blow out mine. There we go. You can see the smoke rising up to the heavens to carry our intentions there. So the next part is going to be somewhat, well, not just somewhat, it's going to be extremely fun and interesting, and it's going to bring some enlightenment to us as well. Katharine Grace is a psychic reader, and if you happen to read the email information about her, she's been doing this since she was a very young lass at the knees of her Scottish grandmother, who was a seer. And she learned about psychic readings then, and she continued to do that as well as studying psychic phenomenon. And she goes out, I know, into checking out psychic phenomenon in the region around us, checking out haunted houses. And you can tell us a bit more about that, maybe, Katharine. So she's going to give us a reading for the equinox, and then we'll see who probably, I think what we'll do is when the time comes, have you put up your hand if you're interested in having her pulling a card for you, and I'll watch carefully to see what order you put your hands up in, and we'll see how many people that she's able to do a reading for. So welcome, Katharine.
Thank you, Gina-Dianne. My pleasure to be here. And I would actually like to begin with asking you a question about what you're wearing today. I noticed that it's colors of blue, various shades of blue. Was that symbolic? How did you happen to choose that today? Can you clarify on that?
If you just want to unmute and let us know if it just was.
I did. Can you not hear me?
No, we can hear you. I was just saying for people to answer, if that's okay, that they just unmute and answer you.
Oh, for you personally, what you're wearing today?
Oh, you just want us to think about it. You didn't want us to give you an answer?
Just you.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. Yeah.
Oh, just me. Okay, sorry. I thought you wanted everybody to do that. Yes, I did consciously think about it. I wanted to make it ceremonial. So I normally for ceremonies will choose red for Mary Magdalene, but since we weren't dealing with Mary today, I thought, well, I'll choose this outfit and have something that I can put over my head to indicate that we were in ceremony as well.
Okay, so the color that you chose was just something you were drawn to, is that right?
I like the pattern as well. The fact that it's got the grays and the blacks and the whites.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm asking is because we all share a consciousness. And so what one is experiencing or feeling could very well transfer to a lot of people. And for example, I'm going to show you why I asked that question is because that's what I'm wearing. And so unknowingly chose similar colors and similar pattern. And all the time I'm saying to myself, I don't know why I'm wearing this, because it's not really something is like not a theme or, symbolic of our ceremony or anything like this. So this is an example of what happens with people when you're in tune and when you're in the same consciousness. And so when you're talking about all those clairs, we all have them. And I would, if I could add one more clair, which is clairvoyance. Clairvoyance. I will type it in here, but that is, the Claire Gustafson you explained that was for taste. This is for smell.
Oh.
And so when you light your candle, the smell of the scent could be very real and permeate through the energies to everyone. And the smell of smoke or perfume or baking even, or pipe smoke or cigar smoke, when a person experiences that, it could very well mean that someone who has passed over that you would recognize is close to you at that moment. So this is all energy. This is the way they make their presence known, and in various ways. Now, the most common clair that almost everyone has is clairsentience. And that is an old term called a gut feeling. When you have an intuitive gut feeling, you'll hear people say this, I had a gut feeling about that. And that's actually coming from your solar plexus chakra. And we all have that. So we all have a certain level of psychic ability and intuition. So the reason I'm explaining all of this is because there's two different things. One is psychic, which I'm going to be doing today, but you touched on paranormal, which is more utilizing the ability of mediumship. So that means connecting with spirits. So there's different ways to receive information for guidance and clarity and insight. So everyone has a certain level of that. And even if people are not labeling it or aware of it or calling it exactly what it is, they are experiencing it. And when I do readings, I can have, 2, 3, 4 people all ask the same question. And I'm going, I could just record it and play back the same message to everyone. But it's a consciousness that spreads throughout, not just person to person, but within the group, within the society, within the planet. And the recognition of this has been monitored and recorded in statistics, and it's just phenomenal. So it is very real. It is very valid and very helpful, even on a day-to-day basis. So with that, Gina-Dianne, I would like to start with you.
Great.
Okay, so today I have a few different decks of cards, maybe too many, but today I'm going to use these ones because they're visually very nice to look at and clear for everyone. And these are angel cards, and I love their energy because it comes from a very divine source that I connect with. And so I'm just going to hold and I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see them.
No. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay.
There you
There.
go.
That's good.
So I'm going to choose this one for you.
Okay.
Okay. It's speaking to me or drawing my attention. And exactly what I was explaining to you. Let me see if I can put this up here.
Might have to turn off your background if it's that works.
Let me see.
Almost there. Yeah,
There we
it's right
go.
against your face.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So as I just go with what I'm guided to say to any particular person, everything I've said before this applies and comes from this card for you. And as you can see, the message is trust your vibes. So
Mhm.
any clairsentient or clairvoyance or any clair intuitions that you get, the message is that you need to trust them. They are always right and they're always correct and they're always applicable. And one of the things is if we don't, or if we ignore them, then we may not get the guidance that is meant for us. So you are very intuitive. As I'm connecting with this card for you, I'm just going to read it says, okay, thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So this is very accurate for you. And so just keeping that message in mind for you today.
Super, thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Right. So with that, I feel like you're going to be given some decisions or ideas today that you will have to respond to. And instead of being in your left brain, which is all logic, go into your right brain, which is creative, intuitive. Because I feel you are going to be answering some text messages, emails, and phone calls that you will be able to utilize this ability that you have.
Okay, that's super.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
Thanks very
right.
much. Mhm.
Okay, so if you don't mind, I would like to go in order of people that of how they appear on my screen. So
Do you mind doing Deb Woolrich first?
Sure.
Deb, can you come on? Because you said you have to leave.
Sure.
Mhm.
Hello, Deb.
Hi, thank you
Hi.
for your gift here.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. So like I did with Gina-Dianne, I'm going to do the same for you. I'm going to choose a card that I'm drawn to for you today. Okay. So I'm going to hold. Can you see that?
Mhm.
Yes.
It says Peaceful Warrior.
Ooh.
Okay. So this is kind of an oxymoron card for me because peaceful and warrior are kind of opposite. And the first thing that comes to my mind for this message is that I will have peace, damn it. And whatever I have to do to get it, I will do it. And so for today, I feel that you're going to be called upon to step in, and some people that are close to you are going to kind of be at differences of opinion. Let's put it that way. And it's okay to have a difference of opinion, but allowing the other respectfully to have theirs. So I feel the end result will be agree to disagree. And leave it at that, because there will be no concession on either side. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, it does. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. So just a little heads up for that. That don't hesitate to kind of be the referee.
Right.
I feel that that's what you're going to be called upon today.
Okay, thank you. That makes a
Alright.
lot of sense, actually. to me.
Okay. All right. Best wishes to you today.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. And next person. Who'd
Who do
like
you
to
want to
go?
go with? if you want to go with the order of people, whatever works for you, Catherine.
Okay, so on my screen, I see Mary Fran is next to me. If you're open. Yes, would you like to unmute?
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. Okay,
Thank you.
perfect.
Yeah, thrilled, thanks.
Okay, so again, I am pulling a card for you, just at random, because it's always the right card.
Mhm.
And okay, interesting. If you can see that.
Yes.
The message on here is the divine physician. And I'm reading the message on there. It says, thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So, Mary Fran, with this, it is, we are a multifaceted being. And we are not just the physical, but we are also the mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic. That's 5 parts of us.
Mhm.
And if one is off, then we might not feel quite right that day. And so I like to do a body scan, and I start from the top of my head and intuitively, and you can do this, scan your being and check in and say, okay, is this healthy? Is this in good order? And work your way down all the way to your feet. And on top of that is not, like I said, just the physical. Maybe you need a little spiritual or energy cup filling today. And so this session that we just had with Gina-Dianne was amazing. That'll get off on a good start. But check in with Archangel Raphael today. He is bringing this message to you, and it seems like it should be kind of a self-care day
Hmm.
in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know, I meditate a little every day with Raphael.
Oh, there you go.
And
Interesting.
I see him in green, wearing green, and then I feel the green around me. And it's really interesting.
Yes. Green is the color for healing.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome.
But that he came in the cards, it's really amazing to make
Yes.
make it more solid.
Yes.
Right.
Confirmation.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always the right card. It's always
Mhm.
what people need to hear. Maybe
Yeah.
not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Best wishes for today.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Who's
Any-
next on your screen?
Actually, Doriana.
Are you able to listen okay, Doriana?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. I'm glad that I'm able to do this for you. Okay. So I have chosen a card, or a card has been chosen for you. If you can see that, the message on this is move your body. So the message on here is thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So with this card for you today, Doriana, I'm getting that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just giving it as I get it. I'm feeling stagnant energy. Does that make sense to you?
Sure.
Yes. And so there are many things that you can do to get that energy moving. Because I feel when you start that, the rest of you is going to follow and feel better, if that makes sense to you. And so you don't have to exert yourself. You don't have to do anything extreme. Isn't it interesting? I'm feeling with most of us today is we're needing some energetic boost, is the way I can put it. And so if that's one thing that you do today is boost your energy in whatever way you know works for you. Some people meditate, some people take an Epsom salts bath, some people have many different things that they do, but that seems to be the main message for you today. And care. I feel the theme today for us is also self-care for whatever reason. Not sure why, but here again, it's a consciousness that seems to be present on the same level for a lot of us. And one thing I would like to share with you and everyone, one of the things that I connect with this card is something called automatic dancing. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So I love it. I recommend it because it's very soothing. It's very and enlightening as it causes ascension energetically. So just to describe for those who don't know, is with music, you just put on music that whatever you like, and you move to that music, and it doesn't have to be any structured steps. And some people use scarves and they just go with it, and it's very good energy wise, ascending wise, your vibration, which it helps very a lot to energize your being, and believe it or not, can override any physical issues that one might be having. So that is the message for you today. And I hope that works for you and enjoy doing that.
Thank you, Catherine. It's right on target.
Okay. Thank you, and all the best. Okay. Who's next? Okay. I'm seeing Julie. I'm seeing Julie next. Hi, Julie.
Hey, Catherine, how are you?
I'm good.
So glad.
I must say, I was following you for a long time on Facebook, and your posts have not come up recently, so I'm going to have to reconnect there. It's,
Yeah.
it's just Facebook, the way they do
The
things,
algorithm,
right?
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us just see. This one's coming up for you. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Whatever you think you have or you don't have, this message for you today is count your blessings. And it says on here, thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life.
Hmm.
So some of the things I know about you as following you, you've had your challenges. And this is, okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional here. One of your, sorry, give me a sec. one of the blessings you have is being here and able to continue on and enjoy each day.
Mhm.
And so it will continue. I just feel that message is for you also. Okay. So just a little bit ease of mind.
Mhm.
And as you see, if you can, in the picture, she is writing, right?
Mhm.
Now, it happens to be a gratitude list that she's writing, but I happen to know more about you that you do write a lot more than just a gratitude list. But that's a good place to start. And I feel, okay, so as I'm reading this card for you, I feel that, are you needing a little inspiration? Have you got a little bit of writer's block or something?
I write plenty. I write a lot. I'm in the middle of some revisions, and I sometimes get blocked around completion when it comes to that sort of thing.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
that could be what it is.
Yeah. So I'm feeling like if you did this gratitude list just for today, that would get you past that.
Hmm.
Okay. So that's a message for you today. I hope you take that with you and enjoy.
Thank you. And I was going to say this morning when I woke up, I have a normal morning routine that I do. And I decided that I was going to do a different morning meditation. I use guided meditations on YouTube. And I just said, okay, I just want one from 2024. I want one I've never done before. And there were 3 sections during that meditation that included gratitude. One was like, I want you to listen 10 things you're grateful for. And I was like, that's a lot, but I'll do it. And then I'd like you to listen. I'd like you to list 3 more things. I mean, like over and over again is gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And I practice gratitude
Yes.
regularly. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of my daily practice.
Yeah.
But this was like gratitude multiplied. So yes,
Yeah.
it's definitely in line with
Yes.
today.
So isn't that interesting how the same thing comes up?
Mhm.
So there's no doubt about what you should be focusing on today.
Mhm.
Right? And some people, you woke up this morning, grateful that you woke up this morning,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
go from there.
Right.
And yeah, awesome. Okay. I'm
Mary
going
Thank
Fran?
you. Thank
to
you.
reconnect with you on Facebook, see if I can.
Okay.
All right.
Catherine,
Mary
could I?
Fran, you had a question?
Yes.
It's not, what could be a question, about, Julie and gratitude. I just wonder if there's something you might be missing in your whole long list of gratitude. And it might have something to do with you, like being grateful, not just for your life. I know you're grateful for that,
Mhm.
but there might be other things, qualities you have that you overlook, or you think everybody's got them and they don't. And
Mhm.
maybe there's things like that that you could add. Maybe that's what it's about. I don't know. Just a thought.
So sometimes I get silly things like, Julie, are you out of laundry soap?
No, I actually have an abundance of laundry soap.
Oh, okay. So
But
somebody,
again, today I started my day, like I was compelled to take a load of laundry downstairs when I got up. I was up doing laundry at 5:30 this morning. That's not common.
no. So it's laundry. It's all about the laundry. Be grateful that you have laundry soap.
I am grateful. Yeah, I have a totally full one, and actually one that I used this morning only has like one more load, but I have one ready and waiting, and I'm so grateful. I would say my past self was really smart to pre-order the laundry soap. So.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let me
And
see.
thank you, Mary Fran.
You're welcome.
So
Who's next? Is it
Francis now.
Francis?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi, Francis.
Hi, and thank you so much for this.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Okay. Let me see what card came up for you. Oh my goodness, this is the same as Gina-Dianne. Isn't that incredible? I
Mhm.
shuffle these cards really well each time, And when I talk about a consciousness, this is a perfect example of this. So, Francis, for you, there's something that you are going to be doing or involved in or connected with today that, again, you need to trust your intuition on this. I really feel it's something to do like either business or finance or something that is coming up for you today. And it says, again, thank you, angels. Today, I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So, as we know, those kinds of things, that's financial or work related, all of those things are very left brain. And the last thing you would think is to trust your intuition on that. But that's exactly what this message is saying for you today. And I'll share with you that I have made a few decisions, important ones, on my intuition, and it has been the best decision. And even though it is illogical, that the message, I feel I always go with it. I hope that makes sense for you today.
Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah. So trust your gut. Something's not quite right with the person you're talking to about this, and I feel that you need to explore that more. Okay.
I
All
will.
right.
Thank
Yes. You'll end up doing the right thing, so don't worry.
Oh, good.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you all. I didn't miss anyone, did I?
No, just a question.
Mhm.
I know that they're each personal messages, but you said that there wasn't something quite right about the person Francis was talking to. Is
Mhm.
that the case for me as well?
Let me think. Yours is more on the creative side. You need to have your say and your influence in whatever you're creating. They are going to maybe try and convince you to do it a certain way, and it's not the way you want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So if I would say anything, be clear on what you want and express it, and then be firm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds good.
Catherine,
Okay.
person going to
Yes,
is my person going to be a creative person or another type of person?
it's going to be all like accounting, financial advisor, something to do with business and finance and work. So it's
Ah,
all left. He is a left brain person.
mm-hmm. That could be the universe conjuring up a friend who's always trying to get me in on a deal and I won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or armed. No, I've told them all, don't do sales anymore. No, 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 no.
Exactly. The way you're telling me, I feel that that's it.
I know who's out there and who's going to try and again reel me in. Not happening.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
so much.
yeah. You're welcome.
And the funny thing is, a couple of weeks ago, they sent me a random text with a smiling picture and hi, hello. And I'm like, oh my goodness, they've sort of resurfaced, but they didn't say anything. And I've been wondering about that picture for 2 or 3 weeks now, like why suddenly we're popping up to say hello. Because we've cooked up yet another scheme and scam. And no, it's not
Yeah,
happening.
exactly. I have been getting text recently And with my work, what I do, it's not uncommon to be worded this way. The last one I got came from anonymous, and it said, "Are you working today?" And I could have very well responded to that and got caught up in that. But because I didn't know the source, I just ignored it.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm,
All right.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
Thank
everyone.
you,
Oh,
Katharine Grace. You sort of alluded to the fact that perhaps the main message for today is about self-care as well for all of
Mhm.
us. So we'll all keep that in mind too. I really appreciate you doing this for our equinox ceremony, and I've put your link in the chat here to find out more about Katharine Grace. It was also in the email that I sent you, and you can check it out. And really appreciate your work that you do.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Everyone have a great
Play
day.
this Sunday.
Yes. Any other messages or comments? We didn't quite hear all you said, Francis. You were cutting out a bit.
Oh, I just said I'll be replaying this on Sunday.
Okay. Oh, so you would like me to keep this part in?
You'll do whatever you wish, but I'm going to be replaying the ceremony with you on Sunday again
Okay.
for the
Alrighty.
equinox.
The actual day. Okay. How do people feel if I could delete the part of your readings if you felt that you'd rather other people don't hear what Katharine said, or if you're okay with it, I'll go ahead.
I'm okay with it. I don't care.
I'm okay.
You're all right, Julie? Okay. And we'll hope that Doriana is, and Deb is then. Okay, just I think it's nice for people to get a sense as well of the general message, and yeah, and Katharine's reading. So great. Okay, I will keep that on then. So thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful solstice or equinox on Sunday. Thank you for coming today. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you again. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye.
Gina-Dianne and Katharine.